Oh, look who it is! Screw you!
Mario, tag me. You
Don't want
bitch. I pay the rent! That is never listening to me anyway.
Hey Luigi, guess what? I'm gonna be Mario's new roommate!
God, if there is one, strike me down, please.
Or give me another game so I can buy another
Maybe
mansion.
Yeah, I guess he's busy.
Whatever happens to the mansion from Luigi's Mansion?
I don't know.
It's his
Luigi's
house.
just living in some random other house in Dark Moon. And they acknowledge that Luigi's Mansion 1 is a thing, so, you know, like...
So maybe the canonical ending is he lives in a pitch tent?
Well,
Yeah,
no,
the canonical ending is like his D rank or something.
yeah, where he gets a pretty okay house. Yeah, that's the canon ending for some real... You can crush yourself here, can't you? Or do
I've
you
never
go-
done it, so...
Or do you go through the cloud? I think it happened to me once, but I can't remember what the outcome was.
Yeah, I know being crushed to death is a thing that does exist in this game, but yeah, like Ryan, I never experienced that myself there.
I could have sworn it was a thing that happened to me once, but I don't remember.
Yeah,
But,
it's not a
you know.
particularly hard section, so I wouldn't be surprised if there are a lot of people who don't know the answer to that question with regards to that section.
I will say that
So now-
Cloudy Court Galaxy is also one of the more fun galaxies to just straight up plow through, as well.
I also like is that it's giving your power up a different purpose. You know, the platforms you create are now pretty much. It's like make your own auto scroll.
Yeah, it's more than just, you know, it's evolving the mechanic.
Little do you know, this was actually the prototype for Super Mario Maker.
A 3D Mario Maker.
Do you realize how much more complicated that would be to make a system as easy to use as the original Mark? Speed run. You're supposed to go to the left and back to the right, but nope.
I could just jump.
Love cloud power.
Yep. But no, a 3D Mario Maker would be, in order to make the system as easy to use as the regular Mario Maker is, it would be very, very difficult. I mean,
Well, I think the first thing you'd need to do with the 3D Mario Maker is only keep it to one formula, unfortunately. So, like, you wouldn't have a Mario 64 filter or a Sunshine filter.
Well,
or
a graphical
Galaxy
filter would be one thing, but having an actual, you know, gameplay style that fit that graphical
yeah, you can't just
yeah, I wouldn't.
you can't just throw Flood into any other given gameplay style. Though is also the thing.
Yeah.
Like the spin jump in the spin jump from Galaxy and the Flood from Sunshine would completely break any level designed for Mario
Yeah.
original Mario.
Maybe you
Brothers.
can make it a power. You know,
Trying to make like Flood a like a collectible power up though, it kind of destroys the appeal of Sunshine though, or the spin jump in that. Okay, they're integral part. That'd be like having to collect the I don't know.
Having to collect
the spin jump from
yeah.
Mario World. You know, you'd hate that. Am I wrong, John?
now I'm thinking. No, I'm thinking about it. Like now, I'm seriously thinking about it. Like a 3D Mario Maker.
Well, it's
Maybe in 20 years.
But yeah, probably in the.
yeah,
40th
it's an
anniversary.
interesting concept to think about at any rate. You transformed into Rainbow Mario.
Yay! And good to see that. No matter how many powers of the universe I can collect, nothing beats fucking
Mud.
mud.
Hey, Yoshi can walk through mud with no problems.
Well, I see so special.
Then clearly I must dissect the creature.
Man,
Actually, I'm lazy. I'll get Luigi to do it.
you know, this level I remember was annoying because I would always lose just one Spiny and not be able to remember where he's supposed to be.
Yeah, that happens.
Well, I think it's why Ryan is going in the outer edges first and then just focusing on the inside where they're all gathered.
I also like that, you know, trying to ram as many enemies with a star, which was just like something you'd do for fun in a regular Mario level, is now made into its own mission.
Well,
in this
there
game.
were in Galaxy 1 there were one or two little bonus sections
Ooh.
where you did have to do something like that, but it was usually for a bonus.
I don't remember. I don't remember that. The only thing I can remember where it was anything like that was the Yoshi planet where you had to kill all the Goombas, but you didn't have a rainbow star. I'm more talking about in 2D Mario
there was
where you get the star and have a random.
I think it was in
enemies as
Deep
possible.
Dark, or maybe another one of those little boring beach segments where you could fire off into a rocket, and where you can fire off from a cannon.
Oh,
Yeah,
I remember that.
there
I
was a-
remember that one. Okay.
That is deep.
Yeah.
That is Deep Dark Galaxy.
Another.
Oh, so now
The
you're just
comets
going-
are now appearing. We're going to be
Comet.
doing a lot of
The
cleanup.
thing about the comets is they appear like one after the other, and since they're temporary, you're basically compelled to go do them right away, because they're not going to be there if you do another level.
Yeah.
It does switch. But in order for the Prankster Comet to even appear there, you do have to collect its respective
Yes.
comet coin.
At the very least, I will say that comet hunting is a little bit more manageable in this game than it is in Galaxy 1, because you don't have to go walk into a different dome. This is where the faster movement of the map does help quite a bit. So
I think only if you're playing the game a certain way, because if you play Galaxy like I do, where I go after every star as early as I can, most often than not, the Prankster Comet will then suddenly materialize on the comet I'm already on the Galaxy I'm already in.
yeah, but then you
So
sometimes
I don't have to use the feature to get the comet to move often.
yeah. Well, I don't use that either. It's because normally if it's not there at the moment, you can just complete another level, and then it'll appear.
Yeah.
But you just have to save the 1-star levels for that kind of stuff, and you might want to do those right away because they're fun levels.
Yeah.
So
I guess I'm just lucky that I never really had to backtrack too often with Prankster Comets in Galaxy 1. But either way, I don't think Galaxy 2 handles it that much better.
I do like levels
there's
like
less of
this,
them at the
though,
very least.
where this Prankster Comet is pretty much its own level.
Yeah, it's a new level.
Yeah, the Prankster Comets, I will say, also are a little bit more varied than in Galaxy 1, where there was only like
Yes.
4 or 5 types of comets. And in this game, I think it's more like 8 or so. And not every comet, like, even if it's the same type, not every comet plays the exact same way. So, there's that.
Yeah, in terms of like the content of the Prankster Comets, I think Galaxy 2 does it better. It's just method of unlocking them.
Yeah.
Unless if we're talking
Don't
purple
find much
coins, fuck
better.
that shit.
Oh, a purple coin's a purple coin. But even then, I think Galaxy 2 still does that better too, because it condenses the area
Yeah.
where you collect them.
Phew, boy. Well,
Oh, goody. Another one.
That's one.
Oh yeah, I remember this part of the game where you just stop making progress for a good 20 minutes
because the
and go after comets.
the Prankster Comets don't stop coming.
Well, it's a little bit better once you catch up is the thing, because then they start appearing in the world you already are in.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're going back to old levels at all.
Yeah.
You know? It's just this part right here where you have to suddenly go back to all the levels you used to be in order to get the comets. So yeah, it's but it's like it's 20 minutes, but it's also kind of an annoying 20 minutes. So
Yeah. Daredevil runs.
What's really weird is that it's not until like the end of World 2 where the Prankster Comets don't activate, don't they?
Yeah, basically.
Because we went 2 worlds and not a single one showed up, and Ryan's been collecting comet coins.
Yeah, they appeared a little bit earlier in Galaxy 1, like by the end of the first dome, you started seeing
Yeah.
pranksters. So,
So what are our least favorite Prankster Comets?
it's not specifically comet types, there's specific missions within within all of them that I dislike. Specific Daredevil
Poltergeist,
run.
anyone?
I was really happy. I got in my recent Galaxy run. I got Poltergeist Daredevil on my first try, and I got really, really happy about that. So
Yeah.
but it's specific purple coins in particular, specific Daredevils in particular. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the speedruns are never really all that bad. Specific Shadow Mario races too. Now that I'm thinking about it,
They changed the speed run in Galaxy 2. Now it's racing against the clock
well,
because they give you a really strict time
well,
limit.
no, that's how. Well, basically, you got a 30-second time limit that you keep on adding to with clocks that you pick up. So,
Yeah.
as opposed to you have 3 minutes, go. Which I think
Yeah.
does add to the urgency a little bit.
Oh yeah, they're a lot more urgent in Galaxy 2 because you have to frantically look for those clocks to add to your time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're the same in difficulty because I never really had trouble with either. But yeah.
Hey, you're supposed to spin towards that. You just anticlimactically walk.
Well,
I don't feel like it.
Sometimes,
It's Sunday.
sometimes it's not about difficulty, but about having a feeling that there's difficulty. Because, like, it might not necessarily be much harder at all to collect those clocks, but the fact that you need to, and that the time is so tight otherwise, is it gives you that feeling that you can screw up, as opposed to that feeling that you're doing something you can't possibly lose.
Yeah. Basically, that's a good way to put it.
Difficulty in video games is 2 parts impression, 3 parts actual challenge.
What about the 6th part?
No, this playthrough is like a good 40 parts. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
No, it's
easy.
It's the first one. It's as easy.
No,
if you can't beat this one,
No, it's just I hate these purple fucks. I hate them. Why are they here?
I mean, I don't like purple
Yeah,
coins
but
either.
this one,
This one's easy.
unfortunately, yeah, it's really easy. Just one room full of purple coins. The only problem is
I'm having
shadow
flashbacks
Marios
to the.
following you.
I'm having.
Which, if you keep moving, shouldn't be
Yeah,
a problem.
I'm having flashbacks to the great Toy Time Galaxy of 2007.
The thing about this particular
But,
mission
at least
is,
the purple
as long
coin
as you
music's
don't
back.
spend too much time on any one cluster of coins, you should never have a problem with your shadow doppelgangers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, they did bring back the purple coin music from Galaxy 1.
I think that was one of the pieces that was originally orchestrated too, so I don't think they even needed to touch it up or anything.
No, this is just straight from Galaxy 1.
Yeah.
And look at that.
Well, that was
20
easy.
seconds to spare.
I love how they all explode and you get a fuck ton of star bits from it too. That's also great.
The timer also disappears, so you have plenty of time to pick up every last star bit, every last delicious piece of rock candy.
That's also really annoying in certain purple coin missions where they don't get rid of the timer once the star appears. Because, what was it? Like the Ghostly Galaxy, I think, did that. Or
Yeah. Where you had like 50 seconds or something.
I think Space Junk. Galaxy and Galaxy 1 didn't do it either.
yeah.
Gusty Garden didn't do that.
Yeah, but Gusty Garden was also one of those levels that also had more than 100.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Now you gotta go all the way back to the beginning.
Could you at least do them in order?
Peach! Peach, mail order that cake!
Yeah, but she'd still be kidnapped though.
She can at least send the cake.
But she wanted to eat it with Mario. Well,
He sends
actually,
a cake through the mail.
hold on. Now that
Well-
I'm thinking about it, couldn't Mario just like Skype chat with
Well,
Peach
you know,
or
if
something?
someone is sending a cake to someone like Ashens who does bad food reviews, they probably send it by the mail.
Yeah, and I've actually heard of some establishments that will... Well, it's not cake, per se, but they will send you ice cream in a box full of dry ice.
Well, that's at least frozen, so it will stay fine.
Well, I mean,
I'm
if you get some
talking
ice
about
cream-
like something as fragile and soft as a cake.
If you can send something like ice cream, you can send cake. I'm pretty sure you can.
Well, it all depends on the packaging.
Now, Galaxy 2 speed runs are more urgent than Galaxy 1, but I also think a part of that helps give you that sense is the music.
Oh, the music's-
I love this track.
The music's way better because in Galaxy,
I love this
the
track.
Galaxy 1 speedrun song honestly kind of annoys me a little bit.
Yeah. This track is unique to the speedrunning Comets, and I fucking love it. It sounds like a boss battle music,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And then it's ruined because you gotta go to a
An actual boss fight with actual boss music.
An actual boss fight. Yeah. God damn it. I
Didn't
don't
I kill
care.
you already?
And now I'm going to kill you again.
Is there any synthesized tracks left in Galaxy 2, or is it all?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the time. Actually, one of my favorite ones is the one we hear in Flip Switch. I love that one a lot.
Okay.
And there are, if I hear them again, I'll point them out because yeah, Galaxy does have some synthesized tracks, and I do like them too. Just that I'm more privy to the orchestrated tracks, obviously.
Yeah. Like, I mean, this one uses a synthesizer, but I believe there's also, like, regular instruments playing as well.
You can also totally, for speedrun strats for this boss, you can totally triple jump over the head and butt pound them that way.
Yeah.
I've never really thought about, like, there's not an awful lot of Galaxy speedruns, especially, like, 100. I love watching 100% speedruns because I think, you know, that way you're not just skipping the entire game. But, you know, I think it's such a long game that doing a single segment run, even when you're trying to go as fast as you can, would still be a little bit too much to do in one sitting. So, yeah. Like, I mean...
Oh, god damn it!
There are some games that I don't feel... That's the other part, but I don't feel clean if I don't like get everything along the way, you know?